What's up, guys? Matt Brown here for playpicks.com and thelines.com. I'm going to talk to you about some player props here that are already in my account. Now, full disclosure here, I've got about 37 bets that are in my account already, but I made a lot of those bets last week. It's like whenever these numbers were opening and earlier in the week, and a lot of those numbers are gone. And I'm not going to sit here and tout some sort of, or, pump up some sort of prop that's not available anymore, because what good does that do you? So I'll at least be able to point out these that are still available if you want to be able to get these in your account here. Guys, as always, everything we do is completely free at the Lines and Play Picks, so please hit that subscribe button below. Let me know in the comment section how you are going to be playing some props. And of course, thumbs up always helps. Really like to get the thumbs up as well. So you can go to Lines right here, and you can see Brett has done a really good job of compiling a bunch of props if you want to go compare a bunch of odds on that. So be sure and do that. So let's take a look right here. First and foremost, let's take a look at this prop that I'm going to be looking at, and that is over receiving yards on Emmanuel Sanders. Now, the juice has moved a little bit. I was able to get it at a little bit less juice, but the number is still available, which a lot of the numbers aren't available out there. So listen, let's look at Manny Sanders here. Since getting traded to the 49ers, he went over this 40-yard total in 4 different games. In each of those games, there was a common thread. They were either high-scoring games or the 49ers were losing. What do we have here? We have a game with a 55-point total. And the way that I kind of handicap this game is I think that there's just going to be necessary passing anyway. I think that the 49ers are going to have to pass in order to be able to keep up with the Chiefs. I also have the Chiefs winning this game, which means I think at some point in the game, there's going to be a point where the 49ers are playing from behind and have to play catch up in this game. So whenever you take a look at that, we have 2 different scenarios playing in our favor here. A high scoring environment where they throw the ball more and Emmanuel Sanders has thrived already. Also, a game where where they might be losing, and that is another situation where I think that this plays into our favor here with Manny Sanders. Listen, George Kittle is going to draw a lot of defensive attention. Deebo Samuel has really become kind of the de facto number 1 wideout there for them. Emmanuel Sanders might become kind of the forgotten man there, and if you take a look at this, I mean, he's a really good veteran dude who I think that Jimmy G can rely on when it comes time to move the chains here. And so really do like this over 40 here. I like points in this game. I like the Niners to be playing from behind. And so definitely like that, which leads me to the next one over here at FanDuel, which is over the 3.5 receptions for Emmanuel Sanders. These are obviously correlated plays. This is what we try to do whenever we're playing props. And we're actually getting plus 126 here on this. So we're actually getting plus money on the over 3.5. And again, if you take a look at those games where Manny eclipsed those yardage totals, he was getting the targets. Now the 4 catches weren't necessarily always there, but he was getting the looks and getting the targets. And again, I think the 49ers, for them to be successful in this game, are going to have to pass the ball more. I expect George Kittle to get a lot of attention. I certainly expect that Deebo Samuel will get a lot of attention as well. Manny Sanders, definitely, especially at the plus money here at FanDuel, looking to take the over on the 3.5 receptions. My next prop here, and this is one if you want to take a long shot, if you want to bet a little bit of money to win a lot of money, this is where we are looking over here, and this is at BetMGM. And at BetMGM, I'm looking down here, Super Bowl MVP, Matt Breida at plus 10,000. So what we've seen here, we know with Kyle Shanahan, is he plays the hot hand at running back and has done that a lot. We saw last week, 2 weeks ago, we know, sure, it was Raheem Mostert, and we understand that. That's also why he's, way shorter odds up here at 7.5 to 1. Kendrick Bourne down here at 100 to 1. However, Matt Breida down here at 100 to 1. However, in 8 of the first 9 games, this guy was a very, very big part of this offense. Double-digit carries, actually, in 8 of the first 9 games of the season for this 49ers team. Then he got hurt and kind of got worked out of the offense. Tevin Coleman got healthy. He got worked back in. And then you see, Mostert was the guy 2 weeks ago, but who was the guy the week before that? It was Tevin Coleman, because Tevin Coleman got in there and was having success. So who's to say that Shanahan, with the extra week to prepare, didn't find a way to get Breida worked more into this offense here? The other factor that this could happen, that this could go down as far as, a very long shot here for MVP. Let's say they do get down. Brady's going to be the pass catching back. He's going to be the guy that's on the field. And what if they mount some kind of like crazy comeback where he ends up, running in a couple of touchdowns or catching 6 or 7 balls or something like that. So again, this is a price play. All likelihood, obviously the majority of the carries are going to go to Mostert. That's what we saw last. And he did very, very well. But in the off chance that they try to work Brady back into this offense at 100-1, I'm willing to go ahead and put a little bit of money on 100-1 that Brady could come through for us here on Super Bowl MVP. So again, just a price play here, little money to win a lot. Over here on PointsBet, another one's in my account is Kyle Juszczyk over 9.5 receiving yards. So we had a couple of weeks for Shanahan to really prepare this team here. Would not surprise me to see him get Juszczyk, slip him out of the backfield a time or two. Really only talking one catch that you need here, because if they go to Juszczyk at all, it's going to be, in the flat where he can run a little bit. So one catch, we might get to 10 yards anyway here on the over on Juszczyk. Definitely 2 catches. We're getting there with Juszczyk. I could see them trying to get him involved, leader on this team, and a guy that, I think that Shanahan is going to certainly try to work in to the offense. So again, we're only looking for 10 yards here. I think you can get that on 1 catch. And certainly if we get 2 catches here for Juszczyk, feeling really, really good about over 9.5 receiving yards for him. Finally, over here, this is at DraftKings. You find this under the novelty props tab here. And this is the jersey number of the first touchdown scorer. And I'm going to take the over 26.5, and I'll take the plus money here. So the reason you are getting plus money and the reason it is juiced at 143 on the under is because the majority of the wide receivers for the Chiefs are all under 26. Damian Williams is under 26. And of course, both quarterbacks for these teams are both under 26 as well. However, on the over here with the plus money, again, we're getting plus money on the over. We get Kittle, we get Kelsey, we get Kendrick Bourne, who they've looked to in the red zone several times. We get Darwin Thompson, should the Chiefs try something crazy whenever they get in the red zone. We get Blake Bell, a tight end that can kind of slip out there and get in the end zone when they get into the red zone. And most importantly, we get Raheem Mostert as well, who is number 31. So we get the over on Raheem Mostert, who has the shortest odds of anybody to score the first touchdown in the game. So we're actually getting the favorite here on the over. Now we miss out on we miss out on the Tyreek Hills, and we miss out on the McCole Hardmans, and we miss out on, Sammy Watkins and all that. We miss out on Deebo Samuel. All of those fall under the 26, but I like the player pool we get in Kittle, Kelsey, Juszczyk, Bourne, Thompson, Bell, and of course Raheem Mostert here on the over jersey number for the first touchdown at plus money. I'll take the plus money on that. And finally, guys, this is something I just want you guys to pay attention to. So I told you I got in on a lot of numbers early. I got in on the over Patrick Mahomes passing yards at 295.5. You can see what's starting to happen here. You see, and we're just doing this on Wednesday, already up to 307.5 here, right? Well, we haven't even got really the casual money pouring in yet. The people that are coming to Vegas, the people that are going to, Atlantic City, or the people that are coming in from New York to place those bets whenever they cross over the line in New Jersey or over in Philly or whatever, they're not betting the under, especially the casual money on Patrick Mahomes. They want Patrick Mahomes. They want to see offense. They want to see Patrick Mahomes succeed. They want to see the sexy offense go crazy here. If this number continues to creep up, I'm going to play back on the other side and get myself it's not crazy to think this thing goes up another 3 or 4 yards. Get myself a 15, 16 yard middle on that situation where I can win 2 different bets. I'll take it all day long. So if you did get in on Mahomes early and you were able to get one of those kind of, 295, 296 numbers, monitor how high this goes once the public starts coming in and betting the overs on Mahomes passing yards here, because already sitting at 307 would not surprise me to see this thing get to 310, 311 before we get to kickoff. So something I'm going to be monitoring along the way as well. And I think you should as well, especially if you already have a Mahomes ticket for the over in your account. Again, guys, go over to the lines. We have all the best, very best sign up offers you can possibly get. Again, you see right here, if you're over in New Jersey or Pennsylvania or wherever it might be, any of the markets where DraftKings serves, $25 absolutely free to sign up there. $500 risk-free bet at FanDuel, $500 risk-free bet at BetMGM, free $150 bet at PointsBet. So all the best offers that you can possibly get, you can get them over here at the line. So be sure and just head over there if you're going to be signing up at any of the new books. And you definitely should, because as you see, like I had to jump between several different books in order to get down the bets. I was always looking for the best lines and the best odds, and they're very, very different over on these different books. They're competing for your business. And so they're offering you some pretty cool stuff. So definitely take advantage of that. Hope you found something here that you like. Hopefully we win some stuff here come Sunday. As always, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Click the like button on the thing and let us know in the comments how you plan on playing some props on Super Bowl Sunday.